Welcome, everyone. I'm Damon Bruce, and this is the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Thursday night basketball. It's Kevin Garnett and the Boston Celtics going up against the Dallas Mavericks. And now we head out to Dallas with Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg.
We are here at the American Airlines Center with the crowd going crazy. We've got the Boston Celtics facing the NBA champion Dallas Mavericks. You look at Dallas. They've won 7 of their last 8. They are a formidable team and more than capable of beating anyone right now.
Well, they've put it all together lately, that's for sure. And at this point, the coaches really don't have to do much. I mean, just roll the ball out there and let them play because everybody is executing. They're looking comfortable in their roles, doing their jobs. Man, this team looks good.
I tell you what, that's an understatement, Steve. I mean, they're looking much better than good. How about fantastic or superb or super? Any of those would work.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Pearson, KG at the 3 and the 4. J.R. Smith out there with Holiday. And it's Spates in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Dallas, Djokovic and Tyson Chandler in the middle. Devin Harris is out there with Terry. And it's Carter in at the 3 spot. Here's Holiday. And they push in right away with the quick shot.
He has such a calm demeanor, but he locks in, takes his time, and finishes.
Here's Harris. Lays it up and in on a nice reverse. Harris has got 5 points so far. Holiday against Harris. Smith left side. The tray. Good on the shot. Smith's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Nowitzki for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
They strike right back with a 3 of their own. Steve, that's a great way to respond after giving up the long ball.
Heroes against Holiday. And another basket for Boston. And so here is Dallas. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Not any wasted trips down the floor. That was a very efficient game for them offensively.
And Steve, they really fed off of each other too. I mean, good passing, good shooting. I think both became contagious.
Chandler, the pass to Tuck. Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Rick Carlisle. Doris?
Kevin, attacking the glass at the offensive end of the court is a big focus for them today. He said creating second chance opportunities is one of those little things that makes a huge difference for us. We win more inside, Kevin.
Thanks for that, Doris. Rebounding certainly the key topic now.
Yeah, I mean, you know that. And we've seen so many games, big games, won and lost on the backboard. You have to rebound both boards.
Channing Frye's checked in for Dallas. Chris Anderson has checked in for Boston. Holiday against Harris. Holiday gets the bucket.
Red hot right out of the gates. 4 for 4 shooting.
Got a piece of it. Pierce with the steal. The jam by J.R. Smith.
Defense wasn't able to get back fast enough to contest.
Well, they were caught flat-footed after committing the turnover that time, guys.
And Dallas has possession. They're getting their second look at Boston in this one.
Well, and they got the better of them that game, I thought, by forcing turnovers. Their defense was terrific, and they were able to get out in transition and get some easy hoops.
Come on now, you got to pay better attention than that on a shooter like him. You'll make that 10 times out of 10.
Harris is whistled for reaching in. That is his first foul of the game. Getting in the passing lanes, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers. I mean, you got to do it.
That's a must if you're going to be a good defensive team. Good perimeter defense can cause a lot of headaches and problems for the offense. That's why those defenders are in such high demand.
Here's Anderson. Garnett backing down. 6 to shoot. A nice shot by Anderson.
And defensively, you've got to try to keep the ball on the perimeter.
Yeah, he's not going to miss those, not often anyway. The defense has to muscle up and deny him that position to have a chance.
Harris hits the reach-in call. That's foul number 2 for him. The Mavericks making a switch here. Stevenson's checked in. And for the Celtics, Spates checked in for Anderson. Lee comes in for Kevin Garnett. And it's Avery Bradley in for Drew Holiday. Now, here's Bradley. 9 points last game. The game now all time. Here's Terry. 1:35 left in the first quarter. That bucket in and no time left. 8 points for Nowitzki.
I think defensively, you've got to commit a second defender because he's just destroying you right now.
Yeah, one-on-one, he's been a handful.
This is tagged with the reach. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Good on the second free throw. Here's Terry, averaging 12 points a game. Carter with it. Now Pierce defending. Carter gets to Nowitzki with the fadeaway. And Dallas again at the bucket.
Well, everyone seems to have the hot hand here early on.
You know, if they keep up this scoring pace, we'll definitely see some big point totals from both of these teams.
Has the alley-oop pitch.
Maybe the play of the game right there.
An alley-oop. Is always going to be at the top of the list. You're right.
That's one of my favorite plays in basketball, guys.
Here's Bradley. Backs it down from 19 feet. Bradley's got 5 now.
I'll tell you what, right now, that mid-range jumper serving them well.
Yes, it is, guys. That's 6 of their last 10 points coming from that mid-range area.
A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
No question. If I'm there, I'm definitely going 2 for 1.
And the jam by Nowitzki.
And those points are made possible by that perfect entry pass.
Seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Bradley, and it's Boston with another. Mavericks leading by 4. Out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And we've got a moment here. Let's now see who the league's top scorers are. Dirk Nowitzki third.
You know what, Kevin? If you can put up big numbers every game, you put your team in excellent position to win. There's no question about that. A guy like this is definitely one of the keys to having a successful offense.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for Nowitzki. Howard comes in for Vince Carter. Devin Harris subbed in for Jason Terry. And for the Celtics, Carlos Delfino's checked in for Pierce. Taylor comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Holiday in for Avery Bradley. And that one's good. And 7 points for Devin Harris.
I like the way he attacked the mismatch, using his speed to get that.
Definitely, I agree. I mean, sometimes it forces you to be a bit more creative in that situation.
There's the triple, and that one's good. Harris has got 10 points. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 7.
And that first quarter was all about pace, guys, because this club really got out into transition, and that's how they built this lead.
They like to play fast, and they're doing a nice job filling the lane.
And we'll get back to the action right after this.
Coming up next Monday night, LeBron James and the Miami Heat go up against Manu Ginobili and the San Antonio Spurs. Playoff spots hang in the balance. Hoops action.
Ball is for faith.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. Here's Delfino. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Mavericks, Dirk Nowitzki and Tyson Chandler in the middle. Carter is out there with Devin Harris, and it's Howard in at small forward. Mavericks leading by 7. Carter is it to Nowitzki, shoots the three, another three for Dallas. Here's Delfino. Started by Howard. Delfino, and that's good. Delfino's got his first 3 points of the game. For the three, and again, it's Devin Harris.
You are really living dangerously if you let him roam free in three-point land. He's a dangerous marksman from out there.
Here's Taylor, and Taylor slams it home. Here's another look with the Sprite Slam Can.
Boy, he's got enough anytime. I'm there to put a little something extra on that one. 2 scoops of ice cream after that.
Well, that's a play that's going to be remembered for this game. That's for sure.
It was more like a banana split,
Well, I like that he's come up with some big baskets for this team to help him out in getting this lead.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last timeout.
Well, I love watching that game, guys. That was fun. Planning one three-pointer after another, that's my kind of game.
Well, I wouldn't expect you to say anything less, being the three-point marksman that you were. Of course you enjoy watching guys make threes. But even though I played in the paint, I like to see three-pointers go down too.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. The and one is good, so a three-point play that time. Mavericks leading by 7. And here's Nowitzki. He's got 17. It's taken away by Smith. Delfino out to Smith. Got a piece of it.
Great job defensively, getting out and forcing that turnover.
Nowitzki finished off the break. Nowitzki's got 19 points.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
There's a pass to Delfino, and stolen by Howard.
Good defense there. He was just waiting for that one.
Count that one. It's an 11-point Maverick lead.
Another fast break group. They're just outrunning their opponent here.
You know what, Steve? I think the defense has left themselves vulnerable, and they're learning the hard way that speed definitely kills.
Open look. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 10 points in the game. Here's Dallas. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
They just lost him on the break that time defensively. I mean, he slid out to the three-point line and had plenty of room.
This is it to Smith. Harris against Howard. Here's the three. That one goes. Count. Smith's got his third basket of the night.
Pretty pass there, right where he needed to put it.
Throws up the alley-oop. Oh, and a nice defensive play to interrupt the alley-oop. Goes up. And Holiday with the basket on the assist by Delfino. That's 12 points for Drew Holiday. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
I think Coach saw a couple of things he wanted to correct. You got to make sure everyone's following the game plan.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Fry comes in for Chandler. And it's Terry in for Josh Howard. The Celtics also changing it up. Spates checked in for Anderson. Pierce comes in for Carlos Delfino. And it's Avery Bradley in for Drew Holiday. Here's Smith, and another basket for Boston.
It's been all about ball movement here. Great passing.
Yeah, anytime you've got an unselfish team, the ball will find the open play.
Back to Carter. They need this. And Pruitt coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Harris has got assist number 5 here tonight. It's stolen by Harris. Mavericks leading by 8. Throws it up high, and he lays in the and that's 11 points for Vince Carter.
What a beautiful play. The catch and the finish. All in one fluid motion.
How can it get any prettier than that?
I don't think it can, guys. That was perfectly executed.
Here's Bradley, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
He's not their first option, but not a bad fallback either. I'm not sure what they're thinking offensively. Poor decision on that pass.
And then Carter with the two.
That steal led to an easy transition basket.
You know, Steve, they've got those guys reeling a little bit right now.
And there's the feed to Pierce. Garnett backing down. Straight up. Here's Smith. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
He's on a nice pace now from the three-point line. 1 in the first quarter and now 2 coming here in the second.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Runner kicks to Nowitzki. Spates on. And there's Dirk Nowitzki. And the assist by Carter. Carter's got assist number 5 here tonight. Celtics trail by 9. Now Bradley. 10 points in the game so far.
It's plain and simple. Trailing like this, you dunk you will not see very often. You don't pass that one by.
No doubt about that.
I wish he would, though. Can never see too many. He was.
7 seconds left to play in the first half. And another basket for Boston.
Probably time to bring an extra defender, change up the defense a little bit.
Well, Steve, he's been so good. I think they got to take the ball out of his hand right now.
And that does it for the first half of play. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
Thursday night action. Let's get into it. HP at the half. A good one in progress for the Mavericks. They've been active defensively. Steals, deflections, jumping into passing lanes, forcing miscues. For Dirk Nowitzki, a stellar game, no doubt. What he's been able to do from the field has been nothing short of spectacular. Only a select few players in the league can shoot the ball like that. And slugging it out so far, the Boston Celtics. They're trying to close in on the 8th best record in the conference. A win here would give it to them. J.R. Smith making a big contribution. The bucket looks about 5 feet wide for him. He hasn't missed one shot. Can you believe it? We've got a pair of guys here who've been huge factors so far tonight. Let's start off with a look at what's on tap for later on tonight. The Charlotte Bobcats will go up against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And a little Eastern Conference mix-up for you there. Start time, 7 o'clock Eastern. And one game also on the docket, the Pistons playing at the Palace of Auburn Hills as they go up against the Kings. 7 p.m. Eastern tip time. And a look now at the rest of the action from around the NBA. For the Raptors, they'll be up against the Rockets out in Houston. That one gets going at 7 p.m. Eastern. That's it here. Now let's send you back to Kevin, Steve, Clark, and Doris for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome back, everyone, to 2500 Victory Avenue here in Dallas, Texas. We return to the action. Here's Holiday. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jock Rivers. Pearson, KG at the 3 and the 4. Holiday out there with J.R. Smith and Spates in at the 5. Pierce for 3. That's good. Pierce has got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Celtics. And stolen by Spates.
Too risky there on that pass.
Smith kicks to Spates. And it's Boston with another.
Again, lackluster transition defense.
And, you know, 7 of the last 10 points, Steve, they've given up have been off the fast break. So it's pretty easy to see the problem. Now you got to do something to correct it.
Here's Nowitzki. He's got 21. 6 on the shot clock. Kevin Garnett with the steal.
He only had 1 giveaway in the first half, but he's been much sloppier since the break, and the turnover totals have soared.
17 points for Devin Harris. Nowitzki with the steal. That's the free fly. Hits good for Harris, and the assist by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 6 assists in the game. Here's Garnett. And so he draws the foul on the shot and trip to the line to shoot 2. It's on Tyson Chandler.
Don't give up anything for free. I like that. Send him to the line.
Yeah, they don't want to sit back and watch you lay it in. I mean, make them earn it. Make them earn it. Don't give up anything easy.
Here's Terry. Now here is Harris. Nowitzki inside. It's tipped.
Guys, you take a look at that box score. 5 turnovers for him. I think he's got to avoid the high-risk play. Just be solid out there.
And yes, sir, that one drops. Smith's got 15 points. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. He's got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
Here's Harris. 20 points for him. It's up to 3. That's good for Nowitzki. And the assist by Harris. 24 points for Nowitzki. Smith up top, Terry covering. Floats a runner. And it's Boston with another.
Everything's going right now. 4 for 5 shooting, 80%. They've got their offense clicking.
Harris passes the ball. And Curry coming on the assist from Devin Harris. He's got 16.
Guy's been an artist with that 3-point shot.
You see what has been, Steve. I mean, the majority of his points have come from out there.
Smith outside. And again, it's Boston converting.
I think they've got to keep getting him the ball. When he's going like that, he's in the zone right now. Perfect from the field. You've got to continue to milk the hot hand.
Here's Pierce. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. Nowitzki picks up that. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Channing Fries checked in for Chandler. And it's Stevenson in for Devin Harris. Mavericks leading by 4. Nowitzki with it. He's got 24. Outside Carter. And it's good. Assisting on the play is Nowitzki. 19 points for Vince Carter. Here's Pierce. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Boy, they are really getting chewed up inside here. I mean, that's 8 of the last 10 points they've given up inside, in the paint.
Yeah, and the paint should be sacred ground for a defense. I mean, you can't let anybody just trot in there and get an easy bucket.
Pass to Nowitzki. Just 5 on the clock. A fadeaway. That's good. Nowitzki's got 26.
I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
Here's against Terry.
That's his second personal foul.
It's been a nice game for Pierce. He has 8 points now and 3 great steals. He's come out of halftime on a roll.
Well, something really sparked him during the intermission.
Eric Dampier checked in for the Mavericks. Spates checked in for Boston. Smith comes in for Jermaine Taylor. And so he makes both from the line.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down. And every time you lose, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have. That's 4 of the last 5 coming from long range. This offense is cooking.
Yeah, it's rolling, really rolling. And defensively, they kept collapsing, Steve, and leaving them open. So now they're in trouble. They're in a real dilemma now.
He's just been dominant, trying to dig his team out of the hole.
And there's Terry. Back to Carter. Tipped. Jumps up. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him.
Pushes up, takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. And now just a 1-point Maverick lead. Carter for three, gets it to go. Carter's got 12 points here in the second half.
Yeah, you can tell they're getting frustrated defensively out here. All these three-pointers falling.
Yeah, Steve, they're ready to throw their hands up. You can see it. The frustration is very visible. I mean, when you spread the floor and shoot the three the way they've done here in the second half, it's really hard to defend.
Spates there. Throws it down as the official. Three-point play. It's going to be on Maurice Spates.
Well, he took that defender head on and threw down the two-hander power jam.
Straight power there, guys.
Well, you got to love his determination.
And he completes the three-point play. 8 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Garnett. And again, it's Boston converted.
And that's what he does. I mean, he takes advantage. If you're going to play poor defense, he's going to get hooped easily.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first. Three quarters. It's been a fun game to watch.
What a great game for Vince Carter in this one. 28 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
Well, you got that right. You can tell he's on target because as soon as the ball leaves his hands, it looks like every single one of them is going in.
Mavericks lead by 7.
Tune in next Sunday. LeBron James and the Miami Heat go up against the New Orleans Hornets. Make sure to catch it.
Fourth quarter getting going here. It's time for our Sprite Spark of the Game report. Let's go to Doris Burke.
Thanks, Kevin. It's the Mavericks with the spark of the game with that big push we saw. With each bucket they get, they keep putting this game a little bit further out of reach. You have to be excited with how they look if you're a fan of this basketball team, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Clark, it was a scoring run that proved extremely important.
Yeah, Kevin, you know what? I think that's exactly where they grabbed this one by the throat. Really seized control of it. And you could see their energy just building as the game went on. And by the end of that run, they really took control of everything.
Nowitzki and Tyson Chandler in the middle. Carter is out there with Devin Harris. And it's Howard in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. It's Delfino outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
Just an unbelievable display of offense here today.
Well, it seems like every shot that goes up finds its way to the hoop. I mean, every player is sharp and on target.
And the basket by Nowitzki.
That's old school right there. I like it. The fadeaway.
It's stolen by Harris. Guarded by Bradley. Lets it go from deep. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Harris. Harris has got 10 assists tonight. So active. Time ball here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
He wants to make a few adjustments out there, and he's running through those with his team right now.
Jason Terry is checked in for Josh Hart. The Celtics also changing it up. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Spates. Pierce comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Holiday in for Avery Bradley. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said, they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
And Nowitzki backs in. And good pulling on the assist from Devin Harris. Harris has got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Holiday up top. Chandler against Garnett. Pierce inside the three-point line, and it's Boston with another.
What an offensive display he's putting on.
And at this point, Steve, you got to put more pressure on him, bring help, and make him move the ball.
Now Harris. And they get in the way. Looked like the alley-oop attempt that time.
It's amazing one player can turn the ball over so often.
It's Delfino outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
It really caused a lot of trouble with their defense, and it's paying dividends for them at the other end.
Well, it's the old saying, good defense lead to good offense, and there's no question that's the case right now.
Spates checked in for Boston. Smith comes in for Carlos Delfino. Here's Harris, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Harris kicks to Carter. From downtown, hits the bucket. Carter's got 34 points.
He is red hot. I'm not sure how to say it.
I'm not either, Steve. Whatever they're throwing at him, it's not working.
Pierce against Carter. From the low block. And again, Paul Pierce. Pierce has got 4 this quarter.
It's been a great day for him from the field, but his team is still trailing.
Back to Harris. Holly knocks it loose. And he recovers it. Harris outside. Just 5 to shoot. Moves back up. And there's Dirk Nowitzki. And the assist by Harris. 35 points for Nowitzki.
He's done an outstanding job all game long. Absolutely a great job of finding an opening against the defense.
And making a change here, the Mavericks. Price checked in. And the Celtics making a change here as well. Garnett's checked in. Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Nice job there of disrupting that play.
Yeah, nearly came up with the steal.
Here's Holiday. Devin Harris covering. Here's for 3. Yes, it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now here's Nowitzki. There's the 3. And there's Devin Harris on the assist by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got his 9th assist in the game now. From 20 feet out, and it's Boston with another.
It's a good thing he showed up today because without him, this team would be in big trouble.
Makes the alley-oop pass.
Boy, how about the touch on that pass? Lobbed it up there nice and soft.
Like it made Steve for a pretty easy catch.
Well, the pass may have been soft, but the dunk was anything but. Yeah, going straight to the hoop, attacking the whole way.
Yeah, nice finish. Cap that break off in style.
Carter outside for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, they just cannot figure out a way to stop this guy this quarter, Kevin.
Here comes Holiday. He feeds it to Garnett. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. And so here is Dallas. Takes it right up. Bumped on the way up, but hits it. And they call the blocking foul.
That's probably going to do it. They are just putting this team away.
Dave, I thought they caught fire just at the right time, blowing this one wide open as the clock winds down.
Here's Smith. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Here's Harris. Clark, they're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, and they don't need to do anything to reinvent the wheel here. I mean, just take time off the clock and squeeze the lane. Don't turn it over.
Now they're just trying to run clock now. And this thing is pretty much over.
Yeah, there's nothing but the result to be determined. So it's time to start thinking about the next game now.
And that one's good.
And he responds with his own three-pointer.
Yeah, he came right back with his three. And we're seeing a bit of gamesmanship right here, Steve.
Feeds it to Nowitzki with the shot. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. 37 points for Nowitzki. Harris knocks it loose. So you see the Mavericks taking the win here. Not much to be critical of at this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win. And they did both.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, Dirk Nowitzki.